Hey guys, what's up and welcome. Oh, that was weak. Let's try again in probably a couple of 5 seconds. Hey guys, what's up and welcome to Young Titan World. I've missed you guys so much, you wouldn't even believe it. It's been such a long time since I've hopped up here. We've had a crazy set of weeks. I mean, we had exams, then we had Across the Spider-Verse, then we had contemplation of Across the Spider-Verse, and I feel as if the only reason why I'm continuing to talk is because of Across the Spider-Verse. There were just so many things that happened in that fucking movie that I just could not clean out of my brain. Okay, this is me post Across the Spider-Verse, and I just can't appreciate it enough. I can't appreciate it hard enough because it was so spectacular in more ways than one. It blew my mind to the nearest galaxy and brought me back only to blow me away again. It's a pity that I had to watch the webcam version, of this, in order to avoid getting it spoiled by some dude who wants a lot of views on TikTok and on Instagram and on all our social media platforms. I have to watch the low quality, low detail version of the movie so that I don't get it spoiled for myself. I'll say this again. Star Wars has been spoiled for me, and I know lines to that movie, even though I have not watched it before. So I can tell you this right now. I don't want the same situation with something that has to do with Marvel. Marvel, the place that I will be acting out Miles Morales. I am going to be Miles Morales in live action. And you better believe you're going to see Samuel and Di Norte as part of the cast for Miles Morales, Spider-Man. But anyways, enough for my future dreams. Let's get down to it. Let's talk about Across the Spider-Verse. This absolutely mind-boggling movie that everyone can't shut up about. Everyone is literally turning into Spider-Man because of this freaking thing. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel as if Spider-Man has gotten so much attention within the past few years. I mean, it started off with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, Homecoming. Then he got his own trilogy. It's like every single thing that we knew and loved about this comic character has been brought to life in so many different formats. We have the PS4 version, which is so crazy. It's so cool, but because the game itself allows you to experience what it's like, and it helps you to play that game, on a surface level. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. But I have to say, the fact is, Across the Spider-Verse, it did what its name. I want to use the vocabulary in the best form. It delivered its name. It delivered its name like a fucking baby. It did it so spectacularly. Like Across the Spider-Verse, it wasn't like some Infinity War Endgame thing where you'd have, 14,605,000 and they only had Doctor Strange move his head multiple times in fast-forwarded version, and that's it. That's all for Infinity. It said Across the Spider-Verse, and it delivered Across the Spider-Verse. There were so many Spider-Men and women and children and animals and dinosaurs. Everything you could possibly imagine becoming the spider gimmick. It was delivered so spectacularly. And the crowning jewel, Miguel O'Hara, the villain of the story. But technically, he's not the villain. He's the one who sticks to the plan. He makes the rules and he abides by it because it is necessary to exist with these rules, because he destroyed the universe because of what he considered to be his happiness. A person who has stumbled out of the way and realized that, oh my gosh, if I don't make these rules, other spider people will do the same thing and it will cause the destruction of other universes. It is a very, you have to admit, this guy ain't no bad guy. He's just sticking to the rules to save everyone's life. And so, having this entire thing become an issue for Miles Morales, I mean, I get it. You don't want your dad to die, so you jump in the way. You try to stop them all. It's very good. It is great. I applaud you for your... I don't know, man. I just feel as if Miguel has been through enough shit and he knows what he's talking about. The dude looked so happy in the video that he was watching, and when it blacked out, when it stopped and it came to his face, the guy's been through shit. He's been through so much shit, bro. He's jacked and he's crazy, and I fucking love him, mate. I've never seen someone so burdened by his actions that he'd have to create this whole dark side persona. Like, he's good with kids. He's great with kids. But he had to, totally, nah, man. His character is just, Oscar Isaac delivered. Okay? Oscar Isaac did what everyone who becomes Spider-Man should do. And more. He delivered the dark-sided Miguel O'Hara, because I've always thought that Spider-Man 2099 was not just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. He's never like that. 2099 has more responsibility. He's got more techniques. He's got shit to think about. The fate of the universe rests on that nigga's shoulders. He ain't got time to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, you dig? He's got more priorities. And more priorities means that he's got to be tough and stern. And boy, that's exactly what we saw. And the chokeslam thing was just like everything I dreamed it would be. And he's just I don't know, there's the scary part of him, but it's scary because he's been through some dark shit. Okay, fine. I feel as if I turned this entire review into a simping of Miguel O'Hara. Okay, I've been talking about him nonstop. I need to stop. The whole movie was spectacular, okay? The conflict that came with what Miles Morales was supposed to do and what everyone else was telling him. And the fact that he himself was an abomination. He wasn't supposed to be a Spider-Man. When we see him come into contact with his other self in Earth 42, we realize that he was actually supposed to be the next Prowler. And thanks to some very obsessed fan, we also got to see that during the first one, which was Into the Spider-Verse, we got to see that his colors were changing from Prowler colors to Spider-Man colors, which makes it even more insane. Makes it more insane to realize that his characteristics were, a matter of fact, oh my gosh, are we too late? Oh, I hope we're not. I hope not. But it was so insane. Having to understand that his life could have gone completely different. And now that he was made into Spider-Man, he wanted to protect it so much that he was willing to go against an entire Spider-Verse. You gotta have balls of steel to do that. Give me a second. We're gonna go silent for I don't know, like 5 seconds. Yeah, we're just gonna be silent because we're like buying stuff from the supermarket, so we don't want to make so much noise. I can't even speak English right. What the fuck is wrong with me? Maybe a snack. You want a snack? I want a snack. Pistachios. No pistachios for me, hombre. Gringo. I'd like to try some gringo peanut. All right. Oh, I've always said that I wanted to get a sport camera. Never thought that I'd want to get one this bad. Hit you with that doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Give me a second.
هذا حسن ياك هذا حسن ثم انا اللي عارف ان الصحراء عند واحد اسي حنا نقول النجيع لهنايا حنا عندنا الرقم اللي مزيان هو هذا ديالنا هذا حسن منه هذا شفت الرقم ديالي بحال اللي عاد تسكر
Emine já está no drama.
تكون قديمة تدري من الليل واحد ربح
يصير كله لا رد كبير بدوس صغير
So as I freaking stated, the only part that I may have had a problem was Spider-Punk. When we started the chase for Miles Morales, Spider-Punk quit. He dropped his wristwatch and he vanished, right? Now, everyone saw that and everyone was like, okay, he's done with it, you know? And then we realized that, no, he actually gave his watch to someone else. And who's that person? Gwen. And I also wanted to find out what exactly went on between Spider-Punk and Gwen, okay? Were they a thing? Did they date? Does Miles have to be worried? Because, yeah, I kind of like feel for that. Every time my homies are going through that shit where will they, won't they shit going on, I feel them. I feel their pain because I've endured such pain. All I'm saying is that I don't know if that was them trying to say that there were 2 watches given to Spider-Punk. And if that was the case, why did they give him such special treatment? Because he was unbearable, okay? There is no literally. He was just unbearable for Miguel O'Hara. So how does a person like that get 2 watches? Okay, I'm just trying to understand why. All in all, it was a really great ending. It was a good ending. Amazing. I wanted to cry at some certain points, but it's only because of my own anxiety and depression, so it has nothing to do with the story. The story was amazing. I wanted to feel sorry for Miguel O'Hara. But it seems to me like he had other plans. Let's just say that physique in this movie was not something that anyone should ever be ashamed of. Because everyone was just looking so good. We had thin physique. We had the full bod physique. You know, we got Miles, who's got his own bulge coming out and shit like that. Not like bulge as in boner bulge, just bulge, you know what I mean. I'm gonna shut up now. But yes, the movie, I give the movie an 8.2 out of 10. Why didn't I just give it a 10 out of 10? Because it wasn't on its own. The one thing about multiversal movies is that they have such great potential to show everything. When I say show everything, I mean show everything. They leave nothing back. If you're a multiversal movie and you do badly in the box office, chances are you didn't do your homework well enough. That's just it. Just think about multiverse. You have a cascade of characters you can just throw into the screen, and everybody would be eager to see more and understand more about these characters. I would have been concerned if it didn't go well, because Spider-Man himself is such a beloved character. There is so much potential in him. He has a lot of versions of himself. We saw it. We saw the spider. We saw the Tyrannosaurus Rex spider. Spider-Ham, we already know that guy. All I'm saying is that the potential of Spider-Man himself is endless. And the fact is, not only did they show us Spider-Man we haven't seen on the screen before, but they showed us Spider-Man that we were already used to. I saw Spider-Man 4 and I freaked out. I mean, I saw Spider-Man on PS4 in there and I freaked out. It's like, how the fuck did they put him in there? To me, I have a level of expectation for this character. I need it to reach past 1 billion. Just like Endgame, just like Infinity War, just like Avengers did. Because, like it or not, Marvel has paved the way for multiversal characters. And Spider-Man is at the apex. He's at the top of the fucking food chain, mate. There's absolutely no way that you're going to get any other character who is more famous in the MCU or in the Marvel universe as famous. You cannot get anyone as famous as him. Spider-Man was a favorite long before the Avengers, long before our MCU was even born. So, let's just say that my expectations are not only justified, but unnecessary. With that being said, I'd like to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for your love. I'm currently streaming on Twitch, so if you find me over there, don't hesitate to say hi. It's Young Titan World, or Death by Snoo Snoo, but I spelt it differently. I spelt it D3TH, then BYSNU. And I am your Miles Morales live action actor. Thank you, and you have a great evening. Bye. Do you have meat inside you? I'd love to try one that has meat in it. You want meat inside it? Yes. Why can't I get meat? Daniel Becuno, si puesta no, ma enséñame ese